Abused adventure. What the? Oh. Well, that was a way to start the stream. Saying the words abused adventurer. I just saw that in my thing. So, I say welcome back to New Game Plus, and I realize I have to be New Game Plus. We're still in New Game Plus Part 2. I switched over to Gunbreaker because I was doing stuff this morning. So we'll see how I feel about changing it up. But last time we helped the Sylphs and became the dancing one. Like I wasn't already the dancing one. But that led up to 1,000 Miles of Totorock. So if you missed that part, it's up on the YouTube. Today, it will probably be a longer one because I just feel like going for a bit today. So, this one was probably going to be a little bit longer than the usual video. So, just a warning if you're watching this on YouTube. This is probably going to be just quite a bit longer part. It's like, I don't think I'm going to get, like, these are the level 20 plus quests, so I'm not saying I'm going to go to level 50, but we might go to, like, you know, maybe Titan. Maybe we could do Titan and then Beyond Titan afterwards. So, but first, let's do this one, a simple gift. Say, friend, there's something I'd like to ask you to see delivered to the Sylphs of Little Solace. This Azuma Rose Oil. It's a gift to celebrate the safe return of the tribe's elder, and a token of Gridania's desire to unite. Let me do something real quick. Is there any other self-promotion? Just doing some things real quick. Oh, I think. I don't have permissions for that promo. Isn't there a self-promo? There it is, self-promo. Oh, Lord. Yeah. I guess somebody activated the fate. Haha. Oh well. The wood is not what it once was. The calamity changed the element, changed the elementals, weakened them. Until their strength is returned, we must lend them ours to keep the wood safe. But ours alone will not be enough. We must have the strength of the Sylphs as well. Only by working together and fighting together will we survive together. And the 12s would with us. The gift I ask you to bear is a symbol of hope, and both Gridanian and Sylph alike will see the light beyond the darkness. Motherfucker. here. Oh, we have to get a little solace. All the way in Hawthorne Hut. Oh. Coexlia! Gift from the Walking One Booskaran? Gift for these ones? Oh, the rose oil. Oh, such a lovely scent, and this one has never smelled anything like this before. Walking One, Booskaran, and Adventuring One are very kind. Know that this one is deeply grateful. Many Walking Ones are scary. Many Walking Ones utter many lies and much deception. But this one is moved. Let all of this one's friends be friends forever. Alright. Believe in yourself. Get it? Like believe in yourself, but it's self. Ah, this one has been expecting Walking Ones, and this one fetches Elder One. More like she's just gonna float on over. Ah, this one is pleased to see Walking One again. Welcome to the home of these ones. Ah, there you are, June. We were just hearing tell of your deeds of daring do. Daring do. Oh, well done. Oh, the Walking Ones who aided Neurexia. This one is grateful. A pleasure to be of service. Making sure this link works. It does. Okay, it goes straight to me. Okay. I want to have a tweet. Link in bio. Okay. A pleasure to have been of service. If you do not mind me asking, how did your misadventure come about? Oh, this one does not mind. The misadventures, as the Walking One calls them, of this one began when Imperial Ones entered the wood. Fearing trouble, these ones decided to watch Imperial Ones closely. But this one watched too closely, and Imperial Ones noticed and tried to catch these ones. Having nowhere else to hide, this one fled into Totorok. Would that this one had not. In Totorok, a sinister one robed, robed in black, tried to feed this one to a many-legged one. A sinister one robed in black? Why do I have a feeling I should be more worried about this than I am? Elder Frixio, we have come to you as emissaries of the nation of Gridania. This missive bears the words of the Elder Seedseer. Ah, this one sees. So, Walking Ones of Gridania are fearful of Lord Ramua. Plainly put, yes. Your people summoned the Lord of Levin but once. And yet that single occurrence occasioned great alarm. Occasioned. But it's not as if the Gridanians dislike you or anything, Baka. Actually, it's just the opposite. Hey, they think of you as friends, and they don't want anything to get in the way of that. That's why the Elder Seats here wrote to you. This one knows well and respects Horned One Kane-senna. Horned One. The horny one. Be assured, like walking ones of Gridania, these ones have no desire for conflict. This one resorted to summoning Lord Remua to protect the wood from Imperial ones. This one counseled against doing so, but was not heeded. Against those one's wishes, Lord Remua was summoned, and all the ones who took part became touched ones. Oh, there he is! Big old beard. This one wanted so desperately to turn touched ones back to normal ones, but did not know how, and still do not know. Touched ones, meanwhile, wanted to turn these ones into touched ones, and did know how. So this one fled to Little Solace, all the ones who did not wish to be bound to Lord Remua. But walking ones of Gridania need not fear the touched ones or Lord Remua. Unlike other primal ones, Lord Remua is not callous and cruel. So long as walking ones do not trespass on this one's ancestral homeland, where touched ones reside, walking ones will not suffer Thunder's judgment. But this one has spoken enough of touched ones. This one would speak instead of these ones. As this one said, these ones desire peace with walking ones of Gridania. And so these ones ask for a chance to set things right. Oh, by way of an addendum, mortals who are tempered come to take on the qualities embodied by the primal in question. In the case of the Selfs, Remua's influence has made them fiercely protective of their homeland. That explains why they're so hostile towards trespassers. But what about the abductions? A fine question, Yida. The abductions are, I believe, an expression of the tempered Self's desire for reconciliation. Another quality traditionally associated with Remua. In the crudest manner imaginable, they seek to bring their fellows back into the fold. Oh, a timely reminder that the challenges posed by each primal are unique. Utter Phrixia, we thank you for making your will known to us. The people of Gridania have a rest easier than Oz, as that they and themselves are united in their desire for peace. Wishing to cooperate, this one has written down its feelings of this one. And please see that these feelings are conveyed to the Horned One Kane-senna. And with that, I believe we can lay this matter of Remua to rest. The Self-Elder is very reasonable, I must say. You can learn a lot from him. Was that a jib? If so, or jibe? Is that how you say that? If so, I feel it only fair to observe that one of us would recognize reason if it punched her in the nose. Did I say fair? I meant reasonable. Oh. Anyway, we're gonna head back to the Waking Sands and tell Minfia all about it. Fair not. We'll be sure to mention the instrumental part that you played in all of this. And whilst we see to that, we should appreciate that if you would deliver Phrixio's missive to the Adder's Nest. Elder Frixio, we humbly thank you for your time. It has been an honor. Oh, the honor is this one's. Together, let the walking ones of Gridania and these ones find a way to live in peace. Oh, please wait, Walking One Dragoon. This one is yet to give Walking one's token of this one's appreciation. A fucking Jolly Rancher! While these ones summoned Lord Remua, this ones were gifted this crystal. This will now bestow this crystal upon the Walking One as a symbol of one's own trust. Well, shit, that was easy. I bet you didn't... Does everyone remember when you were just given one of your crystals? Just like, I didn't have to fight anything. Kinda. Kinda had to do a dungeon, but... It's grape flavored. And she's like, this one was not mistaken about Walking One. It's like she saw it. Walking One is destined to walk a fate far crueler than one can imagine. Oh, a brilliant light from within Walking One enveloped the crystal. This one saw. Mark this one well. That crystal will one day be of use to Walking One. Walking One must keep that crystal safe at all times. Oh, before Walking One returns to Gridania, this one would ask the Walking One to watch Touched Ones. So long as the Touched Ones are not troubled, Touched Ones will not make trouble. If Walking Ones witness Touched Ones making no trouble, mayhap Walking One can testify to the Walking Ones in Gridania of these ones mean no harm. This one's homeland is fraught with danger, so this one is marked out safe places to look out for Touched Ones. Look out for the Touched Ones. Looking out for the Touched Ones. I guess if I just do the lookout emote. I would probably have to. It's easier to just search it. I'm like, oh, okay. Their temperatures of the distance. You don't sense that they pose a danger if left alone. Back to life. Back to Gridania. I don't know. Back to the Gridanians. Oh, if it isn't Dragoon, how went the meeting with the Selfs? You can read all about it here. A message from the Self Elder himself, if I may. So the Selves have no desire for conflict, nor do they intend to summon Remua. And so long as we leave the tempered ones be, the fear any aggression on their part. The elder teacher will be overjoyed to hear that the sylphs have welcomed our overtures. And in the knowledge that they bear us no ill will, we may channel our resources towards tackling a more conspicuous threat to our security. If you have done this nation a great service, my friend, on behalf of all the Gridanians, I give you my thanks. Back from the wood. The cephalic folk have long been friends to Gridania. The mere thought of being at war with them has pained the elder sincere to no end. But owing to your efforts, she will be able to rest easier. Being the benevolent soul that she is, my lady will surely try to find a way to reverse the tempering process. Once again, I thank you. Had the Science of the Seventh Dawn not offered to mediate between our peoples, suspicion and doubt may have led us into needless conflict. Pray pass along my regards to Lady Minfilia. Oh, hello, Dragoon, can you hear me? It is I, Minfilia. Ida and Papi Lima returned some little while ago, and they wasted no time in regaling me with the tales of your exploits. Thanks in large part to you, the name of one problem would be struck from our list of enemies, and the Gridanians may turn their attention to more pressing matters. Well done! Yet the end of one tale is the start of another. Pray return to the Wakened Sands at your earliest convenience, and I will apprise you at the present situation in person. Oh boy. Yep, I see the counter go up and down and all around. Tataru, well, if it isn't my favorite adventurer, welcome back, Dragoon. Lady Minfilia awaits you within the solar. Please enter at your leisure. What else do you have to say? Our trust your investigation is faring well. Yeah. You! I'm given to understand that the matter of Remua has finally been resolved. Oh, I mean... I fear resolved bespeaks a performance we cannot rightfully claim. Yet, I am well satisfied that the Lord of Leven will not trouble us in the foreseeable future. Still level 50. Your satisfaction is assurance enough for me. Oh, how fair is the investigation? Well enough. Thancred is sparing no effort. There are many in one, just as you suspected. Their purpose, however, eludes us still. I see. I've been meaning to ask, but is Alisaie quite well? I feel as if I have scarcely seen her in recent days. Oh, you haven't, and nor have I. Alas, Alisaie has chosen to walk her own path, stubborn girl. But you may be assured that our destination remains the same. On that note, I I take my leave of you. I trust the Baldassian report will serve you well. I take it that we can proceed as discussed? Why do you ask? You scarcely need my permission to act. Huh. It's that kid. It's good to see you again, Dragoon. I've been looking forward to congratulating you on the triumph in the Twelfth Wood. Owing to your efforts, conflict has been averted. Truly, you have done the Scions proud. And with that, we can strike Vermua off the list. So who's next? The Sahagin and Leviathan? The Lord of the World has not answered his minions' call of late, nor is he expected to do so in the near future. While the Sahagin remain as aggressive as ever, they lack the quality of crystals to call forth their god. As with the Sylphs, we can leave them to their own devices, for a time at least. For a time bears repeating. We can ill afford to fall complacent. It is as your Stola says. Unless we know the minds of the Beast Tribe, we cannot predict with any certainty what the next primal will return to plague the land. That being the case, we must proceed with as much haste as prudence allows. Any word on Titan? The Maelstrom keeps the kobolds under constant observation. We shall hear from them ere long. You may depend on it. Indeed. So then, of all the known primals that have been acting in recent times, we are left with Gridania. Wait, I mean Garuda, who is the primal of the Ixchel, who live near Gridania. Yes, that's what I meant to say. So many moms to cover. Would that there were more efficient ways to conduct our surveys. Were he still with us, we should not have long to wait for a more practical solution. She's not wrong there. What's the word? Where in the world are you, Chief? But one sure step at a time. Henceforth, the Order of the Twin Adders will handle all matters pertaining to the Sylphs under the sage guidance of the Seedseers. I bid you all enjoy a moment's respite. You have earned it. Is there something else, Dragoon? I keep on getting these Jolly Ranchers. Oh, yeah, and then that. Oh, I beg pardon? A man named La Habrea, sporting a red mask and robed in black? 12 preserve. Prior to the calamity, the Assassins took great pains to remain hidden. Why would they choose to cast off their veil in secrecy now? Gods, this bodes ill. You must take advantage of the present lull in primal hostilities and investigate this La Habrea. Learn all we can of him and his designs. I dread to... Eek! Tataru! No, it's a self. A self? In Thanalan? At long last, this one finds walking one dragoon. Oh, it's Orexia. This one is most... This one is most dependable for these ones. Of these ones, is sent by Elder One Frixio to help walking ones. This one is called Neurexia. This one comes as a friend. Let these ones be friends. She's like, pleasure to meet you, Neurexia. What the fuck? she's got that like, okay. I guess. Thagrid! Dragoon, pray do not concern yourself with my welfare. My current investigation has yielded some curious results, and at present I am pondering how best to proceed. Speak with Minfilia. Yes, Tachiru is as ready to express her fright as she is to express everything else. Not all of us are forged of the same steel as you, I'm afraid. Yeah, but it takes all kinds to make a family, and it pleases me no end to see ours continue to grow. One by one, the people of Eorzea are beginning to unite. Dragoon, drawn to the hope that shines within you. Yet a darkness threatens to engulf the light. Never have I doubted the Ascians' presence. But that they have grown so brazen as to carry their work in plain sight fills me with a sense of deep foreboding. Oh, completed part 2. Alright. That was the end of part 2. So now we go into part 3. Part 3. The adventures victory over Ifrit and Lord of Remua Inferno prompts comparisons to be made to the fabled Warrior of Light. Yet even the feats drawn by the admiration into the masses. So long... It's so too draws the ire of the shadowy assassins. To what end do these mass individuals scheme to make schemes remains to be seen. In search for answering it begins with the one named Lahabrea. Of course, can't be in a instance. I must be in different location. Alright. I seem to I was always like... I could have gone a little bit longer in the last part just to get to here, but, you know. Whatever. So, the beginning of part 3, Shadow of Darkness. Minfilia would have you investigate the mysterious Lahabrea. I'm afraid there's no rest for the weary, Dragoon. We must delve further into the motivations. Whenever I see delve, I think of me like delve deeper, you know. Further into the motivations of the masked man, the assay known as Lahabrea. This is an ideal moment to do so. While our hands are not bound in dealing with another primal. At present, we know little and less about the Ascians, only that destruction follows in their wake. I should not be surprised if these beings are behind the chaos that racks the realm. If my fears prove to the reality, we must do all in our power to stop them. Earlier, I sent word to each Grand Company to solicit cooperation. The Immortal Flames responded to the effect that they have information on a potential sighting. This is the intelligence that we can ill afford to ignore. Go speak with the Flame Commander Swift in the Hall of the Flame and Uldot to inquire further. How you go about the investigation thereafter, I leave to you, wholly to your discretion. But whatever you do not forget that you're dealing with the unknown. You cannot take too many precautions. Be safe, Dragoon. Da-da-da. Oh, the Masked Man? Ah, you're to come on behalf of the Scions, of course, yes. As we've already relayed to Lady Minfilia, there have been sightings of this rogue near the eastern Thanalan. A brass plate stationed at Hybrids described him in detail that alerted us to suspicious activity. I would point you to the witness, but I'm afraid he died not 2 days ago, slain by a marauding horde of Kikurian. Fate can be cruel, mistress. But... what? But, do not be so quick to despair. Being situated on a trade route, Highbridge sees its fair share of travelers. Folks are always coming and going, and some among them have well caught glimpses of your target. You could do worse than to speak with the merchant named Hihabaru. Or Hi-Hi-Baru. Hi-Hi. The fellow's always starved for customers, and he'll no doubt welcome your attention. And whether or not you have coin or the mind to spend it. Hihibaru. Ah, welcome to the Hybrid adventure. What do you seek? I, Hihibaru, can provide it. Probably. You're after the Masked Man? Or a Masked Man? Not sure if I have one of those in stock. Oh, you're after a Masked Man. Why didn't you say so sooner? Such an individual might have featured in one of the many rumors I've heard. If you linger a while, it may help you learn a thing or two, eh? I don't think I have Masked Man. Highbridge times. When the Order of Nalthal began excavating ruins below, I had hopes that the Hybrids would turn into a bustling hub for pilgrims. But thanks to the nigh endless Beastmen raids, folks are too afraid to come without a mom of here. I sold everything I owned to get my venture started, and I'm loath to give up without making an earnest effort to stick it out. But if things keep going as they are, I'll be bankrupt before the moon is through. Sorry, I had a yawn there. It sounded weird. Whining wouldn't do me any good. Though, no, for my business to survive, I need business. Speaking of which, perhaps you'd like to browse my wares, spend a bit of coin to help a struggling merchant. The Masked Man? Bah, Thal, take your bloody Masked Man. And I know what I said before, but vague rumors are all I've got. If you want to know more about him, go ask other merchants. This one is absent-minded. Oh, on the trail of the masked man? Ah, I've heard of him, but only in hushed tones and faint whispers. It said that he wears a black hood robe. Yeah, that right looks suspicious. And that's about all I can say. True, he's just suspicious. Who wears black robes? Passive merchant. Have I seen a masked man wearing a dark robe? No, I haven't, nor do I wish to. Business is bad enough without shady characters lurking about. Folk have been giving Highbridge a wide berth since all of that all the Kieran raids. None, even the most devout pilgrims are willing to come here anymore. Sucks, bro. It sucks. No, I've heard tales of the Masked Devil. Seems like he's been appearing not only around Highbridge, but elsewhere around South Anolin, too. And if folks are reporting seeing him to convince me that he's more than a figment of the imagination, but little is known about him otherwise. Judging by your expression, I take it that you didn't learn much of use. Look, I'm sorry for my rudeness earlier. It's just that things are a little tough on us merchants at the moment. The Kieran raids are so consistent, or constant, so organized. We're beginning to suspect that someone is orchestrating it all. I tend to put my own welfare first, but most of us do, but that doesn't mean that I'm a bad person. I promise to keep an eye out for your masked man. If I see you or hear anything, you'll be the first to know. Where there's smoke. I finally got some honest to good information on your masked man. And why so confident? Because I saw him with my own two eyes. I was out for an evening stroll, minding my own business, when I noticed a column of smoke rising from the cliff over Thal's Respite. Curious, I took myself there to find the masked man. You're a masked man, I'm sure of it, standing by a fire. As if in answer, some Kikrin appeared soon after, and the group began talking at length. I'm afraid that it was too far out of earshot to hear much of anything else. After the group had dispersed, an idea came to me. If you were to use this smoldering coal to start a fire, maybe you'd be able to arrange a similar meeting. But it would be dangerous, I shouldn't doubt. But you've proven you're more than a match for a pack of rats. So what do you think? That's some sound, reliable information, even if I do say so myself. Well, with the lingering about you've been doing. Wouldn't you say? Use the smoke at the specified location. I'm always going to be tired. Corpse Brigade foot soldier. Back so soon? Were you able to find any clues leading to your masked man? Hmm. The scroll bears a prayer to Ralger, the Destroyer. In case you're unfamiliar, Ralger is the guardian deity of Alamigo, which is currently under Garlean rule. Yeah, it is. It's highly uncommon for folk of other nations to revere him. I'd wager my last guild that your assailant was Alamigan. It seems this masked man of yours is very well connected, I must confess. The merchant and me envy such a diverse network of contracts. So, man, this is really telling you important things here. I'm just like, yeah, Ralger is Alamigan, but like, why would you care about it at this point? I'm just like, yeah, that's super important. Ralger, yeah. Wait till you fucking do the raid with him. Like, where you meet him and he's a boss. Holy fucking shit, right? That sounds like merchant can, and also sense danger ahead, and darkness besides. Are you certain you'd rather not take things nice and slow here at Highbridge? On to the little Alamigan stuff. Cool. The Alamigan bandit you had run in is somehow connected to the masked man of mystery. So it stands to reason that if you wanted to pick up the trail again, you should head towards Little Alamigo over in southern Fanland. Just so you know what to expect, the settlement is the favored destination of those refugees who couldn't, well, adapt to life in Ul'dah. The hearts of the denizens are said to be as barren as the wastelands they live in. And it all inherits, for all its intents and purposes, it's a lawless place. Be prepared for not so warm welcome. Now, I'm not certain how much help this will be, but it just so happens that I have a daughter who has relocated to Little Alamigo. Her name is Hyra. And you should, it shouldn't hurt to seek him out first. And while I have your attention, if you, I'd be obliged if you could send my love. And a day goes by that I don't think of her. I suppose this is it then. Had I hoped that you were to linger here a while, call some friends, spend some coin, what have you. But something tells me that you're destined for greater things. Whatever it is you end up, I wish you the best. Well, the cool thing is, Little Amigo is right there. Why yes, he borrows my father. He said, what? I wish I could be a better daughter for him. It's just that, I'm sorry. I shouldn't bother you with family matters, but I'm grateful for that you're delivering the message. Now then, what brings you here? A masked man? I'm afraid that description doesn't ring any bells, but one of the others may have seen him, may have seen something. I would recommend that you speak with Gundabald. He's the leader of the settlement. I must warn you, though, he isn't exactly accommodating to outsiders. Gundabald! Who are you? State your business, and be quick about it. Looking for a masked villain, you say? And why should we help you, pray? We struggled enough without having to answer to the whim of every outsider. You are not welcome here. Be gone. Be gone from here. T for 3. What about adventure? Gishobert, ahead of the security here in Little Amigo. Oh, I heard tell that you had business with Gunabald. Knowing this bristly old bear, I doubt he told you to. I don't doubt he told you to bugger off. Owing to his hardships, the refugees don't trust anyone but themselves. Not even after my men and I can get so much as a word of thank you out of them, despite watching the place day and night. But thanks or no, I try to help my fellow man where I can, and you seem a decent sort, so I'll tell you what. So tell me what brings you here. Might be I can lend a hand. Oh, on the trail of the masked villain, you say? I can't say that sounds familiar. But my uh, men on lookout here for Amalja, to the south here. If there's been any suspicious activity, they would have seen it. I'm kind of like jumbling my words. Bad Durgan. Bad Durgan. Hello, Halen. I had in mind to take each of them a cup of sweet Thanolin tea. Ooh, tea. So as to lift their spirits, if you were to run this little errand in my stead, they'd be all the more willing to tell you what they know. Oh, I guess I gotta give them tea. It's like pretzels. Just like the pretzel. Boo. What the hell are you? I'm trying to conserve energy here, so leave me alone. Well, how about you drink this tea? Why don't you consider it? My thanks, friend. Wow, he kind of turned around. What's that? A masked villain hiding among the refugees? Like us not. Me compatriots, as lived here, go about as thorough. As though, not thorough. Go about as though they're dead on their feet. 'Tis near impossible to tell what's on their minds. For all I know, they're up to no good. Yeah. Sorry, I read a little bit fast sometimes, so I tend to backtrack when I read long things. You there? Are you an Amalja? No? Then carry on. Great! Yeah! Am I an Amalja? Nah. Ah, this sophisticated aroma. It's been forever since I had a drop of sweet Thanolin. I'm going to enjoy this. A what? A masked man? Don't know, don't care. Ain't that the truth? That's the community. Don't know, don't care. Unless he's got a dark, scaly skin that stands 10 foams tall as the face of a lizard, then I don't give a murmurer's fart. That looks like a fate. Still looking at the background. Shoo, don't bother me. If the Amalja overrun us, I'm blaming you. For me, you shouldn't have. Sorry, a suspicious masked man? As a matter of fact, I caught glimpses of someone fitting that description during patrol. Well, you couldn't quite make it out whether or not he was a man or not, what with the mask and the robe, but assuming that it was he. He was talking about some Alamegans. Hence, I assume he was one of them. So, one person saw Piassian. What's he doing all the way out here? Why is he being weird? Questions. Oh, you're back. So, did my lookouts have aught to share with you? That doesn't sound like much to go by. And if you're to get any further in your investigation, it seems to me that you need the cooperation of the Almegans. For this, you need to win their trust, and that won't be an easy task. Yep. Foot in the door. So you're determined to press on with your investigation. Then I have some advice to offer. As I said before, you won't get far without the Almegans' trust, and for the best way to win their trust, is to get a compatriot of theirs, or someone they respect, to vouch for you. Coin does the talking in Ul'dah, but the Almegans are bound by something far stronger, if not as tangible, a common purpose. That purpose is, of course, the liberation of their home from the Garleans. Gunnabold belongs to the Alamegan resistance, so your best bet would be to have someone who's part of that crew, part of the same crew. If you know any well-connected people, you may want to start by asking them. Oh, go to Minfilia? Like, literally just, okay. Guess I don't know anybody here. Let's see if Minfilia can say anything. But how you doing, Halen, if you're still here? I do have to apologize if it feels like I'm like ignoring people that come in when I'm reading any of the subtitles. It's like if you say hi in the chat, I'll say hi back, you know. So it's like I don't mean to act like I'm ignoring you, but like you know, there's things happening on screen, and I'm just gonna like be focused on that. And then when I get like a minute to like walk around and do stuff, I'll be like, okay, let's talk for a minute if you guys want to talk. Welcome back, Dragoon. How fares the investigations? I see. Given that they have all suffered, it's as though one of the Alamegan refugees have lost faith in their fellow man. They've had their homelands taken from them in the past 2 decades, have had to see it remain in the enemy's clutches. That would suck. To compound matters, none of the three city-states have their means to take in all of those who were displaced. As a result, a great many Alamegans now live in the margins of society, suffering poverty and discrimination. Would that more could be done for their hardships? I fear that nothing short of reclaiming their homeland will be a lasting solution. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But let us deal with one problem at a time. Returning to the matter of your investigation, it just so happens that the Alamegan's native among... There is an Alamegan native among the Scions, and I should be pleased to introduce him to you. Isn't that... Heribert, yeah. Your Alamegan comrade's name is Heribert. He joined our cause... I thought it was going to be Arenvald. Well, you could see Arenvald here, actually. He joined our cause in the hopes that he might find a way to liberate his homeland. While he spares no effort towards that endeavor, he is no doubt that he'd be glad to assist you. If I recall correctly, Heribert is currently between missions, so try looking for him in the storage area. I think if you actually go over here, you can see Arenvald, too. Because I did walk up to him in one part, and I was just like, holy shit, Ardenwald's here. Oh, there's Bremen. I'm trying to see a fellow who looks exactly like me. I'm looking for my twin brothers. Hey, he could be dead for all I know. Oh, it's not him. It's his brother. Oh, Biggs and Wedge are here. Ariandra. Yeah, see, like, Ardenwald's just chilling right here. He's like half Alamegan. I'm to meet with the Ascendant soon to discuss a matter of great import. Abba thinks it's about my first official mission. And I suppose it would do good. It would be good if it was, yes? I mean, I'm not sure if I'm ready, but still. Boy, you don't even know. Well, if it isn't Dragoon Erebus, the Scion's rising star, is there all I can do for you? Oh, you wish to win the trust of the people of Little Alamigo? That is a daunting task, my friend, even for our own countrymen. I would like nothing more than to help you, but I'm afraid my name no longer carries weight with that lot. I used to be a member of the Alamegan Resistance, you see, but I left in favor of joining the Scions. And though my allegiances may have shifted, my purpose remains ever the same: the liberation of Alamigo. Yet, whatever my reasons were, I abandoned my comrades, and they'll have nothing to do with me. Now, while I have no more friends in the Resistance, I know someone who does. Her name is Albretta, and she's a resident of Quarry Mill. Say my name when you meet her, and she won't lead you astray. Quarry Mill. Hey, you want me to introduce you to the Resistance? Why the hell should I do that? Give me just one reason. Haribolt sent you? God, that worthless whoreson. He abandons his comrades, his woman, and now he has the gall to ask me for a favor? Simply incredible. I mean, I just... I realized Haribolt was only doing what he felt was right. He's a good man, and if he trusts you, then that's all I need to know. You see that bloke there? That's Meffred. A captain of the Resistance. I hope that you can get what you need. Meffred. Killing him softly. I am Meffred, a proud man of the Alamegan Resistance. What business do you have with me, adventurer? Captain, it's Galleon, sir. His wound's gone infested and he's burning up. I don't think he's got much time. God damn it, I have asked the villagers for aid, got on my knees and begged, but they refuse to lift a finger. If Galleon dies, his blood is on their hands. These Quarry Mill cravens will turn a blind eye to our plight. But they might listen to Albretta. I fear my anger will prevent me from outright convincing anyone at the moment. I realize we scarce know each other, but this is a matter of life and death. Please, adventurer, go to her and try. Whoa, shit just got dialed up to 11 real quick. It's a matter of life and death. How about one of Meffred's one of my friends is in bad shape. I'm sorry, but there's not what I can do. I want to help, truly I do, but they're my countrymen after all, but that'd be going against the elemental's will. I've been at Kourima long enough to know how terrible the beings can be. And I couldn't forgive myself if everyone just gets banished because of me. If there's anything we can do to help, it'd be Charlene, the Hamlet's resident here. If you take the matter to her, might be as she'll listen. Though I wouldn't get my hopes up. No, not you. You wish to aid the Alamegans. You're possessed of a kind heart of it. Sure, but I'm afraid I'm not the authority to grant your wish. This authority belongs to the Elementals, eternal guardians of the Twelveswood. All outsiders, be the babes at the breast of, or men grown, are judged of the night, whether they may have a place beneath the bows. Alas, the Alamegans' petition has been denied. Harsh though it may seem, they do not have to leave to receive the wood's bounty. Ever has it been since the immemorial, and ever shall it be. It's kind of stupid. As it has to be then, the bloody here might as well kill Galleon herself. Spit on the elementals and spit on their bloody will. I cannot wait until the resistance is freed of this place. Helping Horn. I'll lead my men to Quarry Mill, hoping to find... I led my men to Quarry Mill, hoping to find refuge. Instead, we found indifference. The cold-blooded bastards here wanting us out, and I can't oblige them soon enough. The problem is, some of mine aren't fit to travel. Hell, Galleon can't even stand. As you well know, these people of these accursed hamlet won't help us, so I got no choice but to turn to you, adventurer. In my homeland, long antelope horns is a traditional remedy for poison purging properties. If you could bring me, say, 4 horns, I'd be forever in your debt. Got the horns. Oh, you're back. Tell me you got the 4 horns. Yeah. You're a godsend, adventurer. Praise Ralger. There's at least one woman on this planet that gives a damn. Now we just need to find a way to prepare them. You wouldn't happen to know a man named Buscaron, would you? Oh? Some comrades of mine told me about him once, and he said that he never turns away folks in need, no matter where they're from. Seeing as he runs a tavern, he's like to have tools to make medicine. I'd be grateful if you take these horns to him and have them ground down. And when it's done, bring the powder back, and I'll give it to Farmand here. Godspeed. Doing it on Dragonback. Let's go. Speed up. Just spin it. Oh. Buscaron! Need your help. Dragoon, never sight for Sir Eyes. How fares the adventuring? Rolling in the coin like there's no tomorrow, no doubt. You got something to show me? Oh, these look like good old antelope horns. Need them ground down to make a medicine, you say? Here's a better idea. I'll give you some of the stuff I have in my stores. Aye, I'm no stranger to the remedy. An Alamegan friend once used it to treat my festering wound years and years ago. Safe to say, he saved my life. What's that? This is for an Alamegan soldier in Quarry Mill? Huh, so it comes full circle. Well, I hope it helps the poor sod as he needs it. Oh, and don't worry your little head about the payment. I still owe you a deal or more for owing me, I reckon. Alright, I got it. Oh man, the Pixel Collection comes out in a couple of days, I think. Was it the 17th? I think doesn't it come out on the 17th? The 14th at the time of this recording. So well to see that you returned. Have you the medicine? Yes. God bless you, adventurer. I'll see that Galleon receives treatment at once. Hopefully this will allow the captain to rest easier. It has been a terrible burden on him trying to keep every man alive. You've done us a great kindness, friend. Nice. He ain't heavy. Adventurer, Galleon has gone missing. He's nowhere to be found. He shouldn't be walking about, not with those wounds. If he doesn't get the proper medicine and the rest, his condition is likely to deteriorate to where it was before, or worse. We need you to help us find him, and quickly. Start by asking Albretta. Might be as the woman's seen something. Finally, it's about time you came asking about Galleon. I watched him leave Quarry Mill some time ago, and he left me this sealed letter before he walked off. Or went off. Made me swear not to open it until someone came asking. My brothers, I cannot bear the burden any longer. This is why I must leave you all. Do not worry for me. Just find your way safely to Little Amigo. Blast it. Would that I have known what he was thinking, I'd have stopped the folly myself. The love Galleon bears for his brothers is so strong. He's willing to sacrifice himself over them. I make no mistake, entering the wood in his weakened state is suicide. Out in the wilds, alone? That fool? That great big sentimental fool? My men and I will scour the wood for Galleon. Please help us find him before something terrible happens. There you are. Watch out! A goblin! A goblin. Galleon! Captain, but why, you should all be on your way. What do you take us for? We're Alamegans, and Alamegans never forsake one another. Hardships be damned. Remember the oath that we swore? Gods damn it. The oath to reclaim our homeland? We set foot on Alamegan soil again, together. Or not at all. Do you understand me? Yes, sir. Good. Let us return to our brothers. Oh, and don't even think you'll get off lightly. As soon as you're healed, I'll give you such a thorough thrashing, you'll wish we didn't find you. I can't thank you enough for saving Galleon. I'll see you back at Quarry Mill. Oh, well, we helped save a life. Galleon's expected to make a full recovery. We will linger here until he's strong enough to take the road again. As much as I mislike the place, beggars can't be choosers. Come highly recommended. Now that things are relatively settled, I seem to recall that you wanted something of me. You've proven a true friend to my people. Ask me many things. Ask me anything, it's yours. So long as they're mine to give. The cooperation of the people of Little Amigo? That's all? Far from it for me to question your desires, of course. Very well, I'll provide you with a letter to show to Gunnabald. The old bear was my mentor when I first joined the Resistance. He's intimidating to those who don't know him, but he takes care of his own. I have no doubt that he will do all in his power to aid you. Woo! Finally, Little Amigo. Damn, I don't remember doing this for Gunnabald. It's like I know Gunnabald kind of like gets our trust. We get his trust, but like, yeah, I didn't remember this. This is why I'm doing this, because like, man, I've forgotten all about this. It may seem little, as like, oh, not a lot of action happened. You just saved him from a goblin, but it's just like, man, Alamegans just like to stick together. It's just like, when they're fragile like this, anything could be their end, you know? Why have you returned? You're not welcome here. I thought I made myself clear. You spoke with Meffred? It's been so long since I last heard from him. I feared him dead. 12 be praised. Whoever you are, Meffred sees you as a friend. And any friend of Meffred is a friend of mine. I know of this masked stranger you seek, and will tell you what I can. The bear in the youngin's care. An outsider resembling your masked stranger has reportedly been appearing near Little Amigo. Of late. What's more, it seems that some of our young bloods are meeting him in secret. No doubt you'll want to question them about about the Traists, but they're not like to yield the information so readily to an outsider. Or if you tell them I sent you, they may well feel obligated to talk to you. A masked man? No idea what you're talking about. I've done nothing wrong, so leave me be. Gunnabald sent you? Listen, I told them it was a bad idea. All that tripe and believing in the masked man, and you didn't know anything about this. Why didn't you say so? You can't throw that old bear name around like that and expect me not to think I'm in for it. You can't say his name willy-nilly. How about I can, and I just did. I think one's up here. No, they're down there. What? Have I been meeting with any masked man? Let's see. Nope. Can't say I have. It sure tells me all my friends are looking for him. There's a bunch that's been sulking around and be right suspicious, but I've got nothing to do with them. I know of trouble when I see it, and that there's trouble. Mark my words. Good lord, I can't see. I'm just gonna run. I'm like, good lord, I can't see. That's a big mount. So you have indeed confirmed my suspicion about the masked man. That is most troubling. Whatever the young ones are scheming, it can lead to no good end. There's an anger inside of them. I can sense it in their eyes. I ought to know, for it once burned within me as well. 2 decades ago, the same anger drove me and my brothers to rise against the despot who ruled Alamigo. Naught would do better to dispose him and usher in a revolution. Well, we got our revolution all right, but it cost us our freedom. And blinded by our hate, we didn't realize that we had been dancing to the Empire's tune. And by the time we did, it was too late. Alamigo had fallen. And there are times when a man must be patient, and now is such a time. And though the young ones know this not, unless we intervene, they are not like to commit a great folly. If you learn aught of their plans, I would thank you for bringing word to me. Hermfing has a secret message for you. Wilred wants you. Hey, Answer, you done talking with the old bear? I've got a message for you. From Wilred, lads, has something as a leader amongst the young ones here. He's impressed that you've won over Gunnerbald and wants a word with you. He says he'll be waiting for you at the craggy area north of here. He's craggy? Thanks for coming, friend. It's no ordinary outsider that can get the trust of that old bear. That's why I wanted to meet with you and discuss something in private. Tell me, why are you snooping about? Did the Empire send you, or someone else? Carl got your tongue? No matter. Whoever it is you work for, you're meddling against here. Get her! You're stronger than your luck. This chain is nothing. Threaten us, beat us beat us bloody all you like, but nothing short of death can make us give up our fight. And we're going to obtain the power to bring down the Empire, and with it we'll reclaim our homeland. Okay. Yo, he tried to kill me! Attacked by Wilred and his cronies? They would go to such lengths for the sake of the plan of the spy of theirs. Left to their own devices, the young fools like to harm others, if not themselves. We must uncover their agenda and put an end to this madness. Big trouble in Little Alamigo. Wilred mentioned obtaining the power to bring down the Empire. Of what power could he be speaking? Good Gunnerbald! Bertolina? God's preserve, what happened? I was out foraging when the corpse brigade came. They took me to their hideout and the whole while they laughed at me. They said that I suffer because I cling to hope. Is it wrong to dream of hope? Is it wrong to call ourselves Alamegans? Do not heed such poisonous notions, child. Our dream is what sustains us. Be strong, I swear to you. Those villains will answer for their crimes in due time. But tell me, Does anyone else know of this? Wilred, he saw me outside. He was so angry. I must tend to Bertina. In the meantime, I need you to find out what the young ones make of this. I fear they'll do something rash. Something here. There it is. Map of Zanark. What the animals did to Bertolina is unforgivable, and to think they look down on us. Well, I'll suffer their humiliations no more. I'm with Wilred to the bitter end, and I'm not afraid of a few lizards. A hunting knife. Yeah, I know there's stuff up. I know there's clues up here. And if this plan succeeds, we'll have the power to lay down the Empire low, to change the world for the better. Might be as Gunnibald's content to eke out the existence of this musty old cave, but I'll be damned if I'm going to spend the rest of my life here. Now, where in the Seven Hills did I put that bloody map? Oh, the one I have. Almighty Ralgar, Lord of Destruction. We implore you, lend us your strength and put an end to the suffering of your people. Huh. Here to interfere again? Well, you're too late. Our plan is already in motion. Once we have the crystals, our enemies will pay for their crimes, and no one will dare press us ever again. Crystals. Who said anything about crystals? Gone? A whole lot of them? As I feared, they mean to take matters into their own hands. But what exactly is it that they mean to do? Oh, what's this? A hunting knife? And a map of Zanark? Wait, you said Wilred spoke of crystals, did you not? But they couldn't possibly mean to... By the gods, this is rank madness. The young fools are untrained and unbloodied. They need all. They have no notion of how dangerous the Amalja are. They'll be butchered before they get within 100 yalms of the crystals. They're headed east. If we hurry, we'll find them before it's too late. Go, my mighty steed. Ooh. Wilred, did no others survive? This is all wrong. Getting the crystals was supposed to be the start. We were going to reclaim our homeland. Pull yourself together, lad. We're going to make an offering of crystals to Ralgar to summon him. just like the masked man taught us. We plotted to sneak into Zanark and make off with Elizabeth's cash. Uh, but they caught us, and so many dead. Gods forgive me. Heathens, you shall pay for your crimes with your souls. I regret our young ones' I regret our young ones' transgressions, but a soul is too high a price for youthful folly. For all their failings, they are the hope of the Alamegan people. This hope I will guard with my life. The whelps must pay for their crimes. Come ye blessed by our Lord's breath. Oh, tempereds. Your skill at arms is an impressive adventure. Our wayward youths can learn much from a woman like you. The battle is won, but it would be unwise to linger here. Let us return to Little Alamigo. Wait! We've come all this way! We have to get the crystals! They're right there, ripe for the picking! Have you learned nothing, Wilred? Did you not see those tempered wretches? Such is the fate of those who are touched by a god. Is that what you desire? For yourself and your friends? What? No one said anything about... The masked man told us that we could defeat the Empire if we summoned Rauger. He swore. Enough. I will hear the rest of your story back... Or of your sorry tale back at Little Alamigo. I dare say Dragoon will wish to hear it as well. I do wish to hear it. This way. No more lies, Wilred. Tell us everything. I was outside with the others when he appeared, a masked stranger. He told us about summoning Ralgar, about using crystals, and then he just vanished. We never saw him again. I wanted so desperately to believe that we could raise ourselves from this squalor that I never stopped to question his motives. But I should have known. There's no solution, nothing we can do to change our lot. Our people were doomed to live and die like beasts. Listen to me, Wilred. Your home may be lost to us, or our home. But it takes more than stones and mortars to define who we are. No matter where we may be, Alamigo lives on within us all. It is for you to decide what to make of this legacy. Hey, but whatever you choose to do with your life, never forget that you owe it to this adventure, an outsider. I won't, promise. Thank you for saving me, and sorry I tried to kill you. My thanks as well, friend. It gives us hope to know that there are such kind souls out there, or souls such as you out there. So. A little Alamiga may not have much of the way of comfort, but you'll always be welcome here. Yay! Ba-da-ba. Back to square one. Would that we have more information to offer, but what Ruud told you is the extent of our knowledge of the masked stranger. Left unchecked, this man will bring about great pain and suffering. And I pray that you'll find and put a swift end to this creature, for the sake of the young ones who died by his poisoned words. I'll try. But yeah, I am getting a little bit. There's only so much like story I can take, so I might see how this part ends. Because this looks like the end of the Little Alamigo stuff. I did want to go for a longer one, but I don't know. I don't want to keep it like an hour and a half to 2 hours seems like good, like a good chunk video, you know. So. What does Thatcher have to say? Good evening. I trust your investigation is faring well. Yeah. Welcome back, Dragoon. I'm reliably informed your investigation took you to Quarry Mill in Little Alamigo. So tell me, were you able to learn out of La Habrea? Planted the knowledge of summoning in impressible young minds, you say? Precisely the kind of deception an Ascian would employ. Many of his ills ills that ail the land can be attributed to the calamities. Some are being brought about by a malign will. We must needs delve deeper into this one. While things remain quiet on the primal front. All work and no play makes Minfilia a dull scion. Huh? Did you say something? Nothing, my lady. Mayhap we ought to rest a while before speaking further on this investigation. Terror at Fallground. Yeah, I think I want to keep this one. Because I kind of remember this one. Right. So, thank you for watching. It's getting there. It's getting there. It's kind of weird. Like, now thinking back on it. Like, why is La Habrea doing all of this stuff? Like, he instigated the Kirans to, like, raid the bridge, and it killed some merchants. And then he goes to Little Alamigo, and he tries to get these younglings, like, killed. We were, like, one step behind him. But he kind of knows it, so he's kind of making chaos for us to, like, you know, to, like, fix or whatever. So I guess his plan was just to make little like annoyances here and there. Um, because of course we weren't gonna fight Ifrit again, but it's just like summoning Ralger. Like think about like summoning Ralger, but like as we know now, they're not really like primals. You couldn't summon Ralger that way, so it's just like, yeah. At the end of the day, it was a total lie. But yeah, I may be streaming. I don't know how frequent I want to do these New Game Plus streams. So there's a chance I'm gonna be streaming over the weekend. But I kind of want to try to stick with like maybe 2 uploads per week. Because the parts are getting views. So thank you for watching these videos too, even if you're not commenting. I did get like one comment that was kind of weird. It was just like someone said that they were like browsing like Dark Souls videos or and one of my videos popped up into their recommendations, and I'm just like, that's kind of weird. But yeah, there's that. So I'm gonna get out of here. I will see you next time for the continuation of Final Fantasy XIV New Game Plus. Bye.